Look at these two guys. One is a massive bodybuilder, built like he drinks protein shakes instead of water. He's so huge he has to turn sideways to walk through doors. The other guy is lean, athletic, and aesthetic. Now if you asked 100 people on the street who looks more attractive, most people would probably choose the lean actor. The giant bodybuilder is impressive. But the lean guy looks powerful and stylish. Now imagine this. That lean 160-pound guy walks into a gym, steps up to a 400-pound barbell, and deadlifts it like it's just another gym bag. A body that looks aesthetic, but hides unbelievable strength underneath. That breaks people's brains. How can a Honda Civic pull like a monster truck? Because the big guy trained his muscles. The lean guy trained his nervous system. And today, I'm going to show you the exact blueprint to double your strength without turning into a giant XXL t-shirt collector. But first, you need to let go of the one thing that makes you feel like you're having a real workout. Most guys go to the gym, grab a weight, and do 10 to 12 reps. Their muscles burn. They get a huge pump. Everything feels swollen and full. That's called muscular hypertrophy. You're basically filling the muscle with fluid and metabolic waste. It looks big, like a water balloon. But if you want insane strength without getting bulky, you need dense muscle, not puffy muscle. You want your body to feel like steel cable. And the trigger is simple. Lift heavy enough that you can only do 1 to 5 reps. When you train this way, your body panics. It doesn't have time to build fluffy show muscles. Instead, your brain upgrades the software. Your nervous system learns how to recruit nearly every muscle fiber instantly. It's like turning a flashlight into a laser beam. You don't need a bigger bulb. You need focused power. But here's where most people mess it up. If you do a heavy set of 3 reps, rest 45 seconds, then try again, your strength drops fast. To make this work, you have to do something that feels almost lazy. Welcome to the art of resting. When you lift in the 1 to 5 rep range, your body burns a special high-energy fuel called ATP. And your ATP tank is tiny. After a heavy triple, it's basically empty. If you only rest 60 seconds, you're running on fumes. Your brain senses fatigue, lowers force output, and shifts back into muscle building mode instead of pure strength mode. To fully refill ATP, you need to rest 3 to 5 minutes between heavy sets. Yes, 3 to 5 full minutes. Scroll your phone, stare at the wall, walk around. If you're gasping for air and sweating like crazy during pure strength training, you're doing it wrong. Now you've got the heavy weight. You rested 4 minutes. Your energy tank is full. You grab the barbell. But before you even lift the weight, you might already be leaking 20% of your strength. Unless you fix this biological leak, you'll never unlock your true power. You need something called irradiation. There's a neurological principle called Sherrington's law of irradiation. Basically, when one muscle contracts hard, nearby muscles join in to help. If you hold the bar loosely, your brain thinks nothing dangerous is happening. But if you squeeze that bar like you're trying to crush steel with your bare hands, everything changes. Tension shoots through your forearms, into your triceps, locks your shoulders down, and tightens your core. The next time you grab a barbell, try to bend it in half. Squeeze your glutes. Brace your abs like someone's about to punch you in the stomach. By creating full body tension, you instantly become 10 to 20% stronger. So now you're lifting heavy. You're resting like a sloth. You're crushing the barbell with maximum tension. And, yes, you'll get ridiculously strong, fast. But after a few months, you'll hit a wall. Your numbers stop moving. Your nervous system adapts. When that happens, don't increase reps. Hack the system instead. Here are 4 advanced methods elite powerlifters use to break plateaus without turning into oversized bodybuilders. First, isometrics. This means holding a weight completely still. Imagine pausing a bench press halfway up and holding it there for 5 painful seconds. Why? Because muscles can produce enormous force without movement. Holding weak positions teaches your nervous system to generate brutal static strength exactly where you're weakest. Second, eccentric training. Your body can lower more weight than it can lift, usually about 30% more. So load the bar heavier than you can press. Have a spotter help lift it up. Then lower it slowly for 5 agonizing seconds. This creates massive neurological adaptation without excessive muscle size. Third, cluster sets. Let's say you can bench 200 pounds for only 3 reps. But your goal is 5. Instead of grinding all 3 reps at once, do 1 rep, rack it, breathe for 20 seconds, then do another single. Tiny rests inside the set trick your nervous system into handling heavier work than you thought possible. Fourth, pause reps. Momentum is a liar. If you bounce the bar off your chest, gravity and elasticity are helping you. Not pure strength. Pause the bar completely for 2 seconds. Kill all momentum. Force your muscles to produce power from a dead stop. Your ego will hate it. But your raw strength will explode. Now you know how to train. But there's one massive problem. If you put your body through this kind of neurological stress, then go home and eat an entire pizza every night, guess what happens? You get huge. You accidentally become the giant bodybuilder from the beginning of the video. To stay lean and aesthetic, you need one final rule. Strength is neurological. Size is caloric. If you aren't eating extra calories, your body can't build massive size. So if you want to stay lean while getting dramatically stronger, eat at maintenance calories. That means eating roughly the same amount of calories you burn each day. Not more, not less. But your nervous system still needs recovery. So keep protein high, around 1 gram per pound of body weight, while controlling carbs and fats. This creates a shield. Your software upgrades, but your hardware barely changes. Strength increases. Body size stays mostly the same. Now before you get carried away, here's the reality check. You still need some muscle to become strong. A 110-pound guy isn't going to deadlift a truck. A thicker rope can handle more tension. If you're extremely skinny, you will gain some dense muscle from this training. But the goal is maximizing the strength of the muscle you already have, not blowing yourself up like a balloon. So what should you actually do tomorrow? Keep it simple. Choose 3 to 4 compound lifts. Squats, deadlifts, weighted pull-ups, overhead press. Train 3 days per week. Stay in the 1 to 5 rep range. Rest 3 to 5 minutes between sets. Crush the barbell until your knuckles turn white. Eat high protein at maintenance calories. That's it. Don't waste your life doing 4 sets of 15 cable flies with 30-second rests while sweating all over the gym. Train your nervous system, not just your muscles. Stick with this for 6 months. And one day, you'll walk over to the biggest guy in the gym struggling with a heavy barbell. Then lift it like it weighs nothing.